Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is BoiFriendSquad and today we're going to be testing out the new and improved VOM missions. Our mission for today is going to be to kind of see what the drop rates are like anymore. Is it worth it? Is this VOM missions any viable anymore? Not that the AI has been fixed, and when the AI is fixed and with server mission, these things hurt when they shoot you, especially when you go across hammerheads. I want to see if this is still going to be the best bank for buck method. What I mean by that is that can you make a lot of money per hour compared to other game loops like mining, salvaging, or even doing missions on pyro bounty hunting. So I'm going to go ahead and test out. I'm probably going to be skipping a lot of the missions and just kind of going and seeing what are the loot tables like and seeing if it's even worth it. Should you be farming these missions or not? So stay tuned to watch all of this unravel. Now, since we are going to be doing VON missions, you are going to get a crime stat for these missions. So the best thing for you to do would be to go ahead and turn off a comment rate down. If you don't really care about the actual crime stat and you don't mind going to jail, you're more than welcome to. I actually tested this out and I probably will for this video. But if you go to jail and you get out of jail, it looks like they fixed the mission glitch. Yes, I went to jail, I came out, and my mission contracts are there and I don't have to worry about it. Wait, did I lose my bounty hunter thing? No, I still got it Marty's. All right, cool. All right, what does this Carrick have? Pretty much just gold and gas baby weevil. So nothing crazy. Unfortunately, they fixed the AI, but they weren't able to fix the constellations, which is kind of a bummer, but you know, it is what it is. What kind of goodies do you have for me, Mr. Caterpillar? Let me see. You have tungsten. I already know you're not gonna have anything. 244 tungsten. Yeah, you're not gonna have trash. Gasping weevil eggs. 40. Yep, that's an M2. Oh, this is not gonna have any cargo. That took like 2 seconds to scan the cargo. 34 gold. Ugh. 29 Terranine. 14 neon. Yeah, that's not. I mean, it's a decent haul, don't get me wrong, for the amount of people. Like, we want to technically be getting like in the hundreds, you know? Like, I already see something. It's a hammerhead. Cool. That's what we don't want to see, hammerheads. What you got for me, Caterpillar? It has titanium, scrap, tungsten, iron, quartz, electrician, gas wheel, trash. Jesus, this is not gonna have nothing. 400 scrap. Yeah, it's not gonna have anything. Gas weevil eggs, titanium. Yeah, no. All right, cool. All right, what you got for me? This one has tungsten, quartz, titanium, iron, quartz, quantanium, slam. Yeah, nothing. All of these were trash. This one might actually be worth it. These two amount of drugs, that's not too bad. All right, Caterpillar, come on, make me happy. Have some maize, bro. I found one of these with 95 maize. Now I can't find one at all that has maize. It's like I ran out of all the maize luck that I had. 193 scrap, 104. This is a joke, brother. 6 weevil eggs, 5 bell. Bro, this is a joke. Okay, this one has 43 weevil eggs, 28 Terranite. That is not a bad haul right here. This is actually not a bad haul. We could literally kill those smaller ships, which they're consisted of like, what is it, an Inferno, a Valkyrie, and another Valkyrie. So probably we'll go for the Inferno first, and then we'll take a kick the Valkyries, and then we'll come back for this one, right? So we'll probably do that because this is not really a bad haul at all. This is like, what, a couple of like weevil eggs, and then we're not really finding any big ships, you know. So this wouldn't be a bad one to like go ahead and bank. What is this, bro? 4 electrician. What the hell is this? A C2 and there's only 4 electrician and everything's processed food and shit. What a joke. I was able to find 7 mace, 87 electrician, slam. Nothing crazy. However, the only downside is that this one has a freaking hammerhead. Now, this is quite the tough thing because honestly, after checking most of these, I haven't looted any of these. I just kind of been abandoning mission and going to the next one to kind of do like rapid fire to see what kind of loot are we seeing, if the loot was nerfed or not. I didn't want to do any of the missions. Now what I can say is that it seems that the ones that have hammerheads on them, I've seen that they have better yield when it comes to having loot on them. What I mean by that is that whenever there's a hammerhead in the mission, for some reason, I've noticed that the ships tend to have better cargo than when I don't have a hammerhead on them. All right, so after doing all of these things on an actual constellation, I decided to just grab my Cutlass Black just because it's fast. And honestly, I've come to the conclusion that it's probably best to try to farm the 83k missions, just because you're going to come across a lot of chances of having hammerheads on the 118. Now, I'm not saying don't do any of the 118s. You can still find some gold in there. But what I will say is kind of just mostly focus on 83k, which is kind of like funny because that's kind of the ones you wanted to avoid before. But if you're going to be farming the 118k, you want to make sure that you don't have any literally hammerheads. And I guess the other one would be carracks. And if you do have that, don't even bother. Like just quit that and leave. Unless you have a friend, destroying a freaking hammerhead is going to be nearly impossible. Like honestly, it's literally impossible. Oh, look at this. We got some loot in here, right? We got Terranite, we got 27 Weevil X. You see? And this is an 83k mission. That's not a bad payout right there. All right, let's go.
Check fire.
There you go. All right, now let's focus on the other ones. All right, so we're gonna sell off what we did in one run. So we only really did one run. We kind of went through multiple runs, but we never actually finished them. And I just kind of did one run. So this was literally just one mission. So 500k from one. Yeah, it was 31 electrician. That's gonna be 129k. And then obviously the Gaspy Weevil eggs, that's gonna be, so like what, like 1.2, 1.3 million off 183k mission. That's not bad. When you really think about it, that's not bad. In conclusion, we have discovered that doing VOM missions are still very profitable. You're just gonna have to be nitpicky when it comes to doing the VOM missions. It seems that the 83k are a little bit more profitable due to the lack of the bigger ships. However, the 118 is still gonna give you a better roll of bigger ships, which means more cargo. You are just gonna have to be aware of the hammerheads. Those things hit like a truck when they are coming after you. Now, what I would suggest you do is that if you see a hammerhead in the actual mission, just literally exit the mission, quit, and go find another one, because you're going to be very upset when you see one of these ships have maze and you can't kill the hammerhead. I still think VOM missions are better profit compared to going out and mining, compared to going out and salvaging, and compared to doing bounty hunter mission. There is a mission in Pyro that I am going to test out. However, I need to build up rep for that. So I'll be doing a guide, intense guide on that in a future video. With that said, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure that if you want to farm VOM missions, you're going to have to take the choice whether you want to turn off the comma rate or leave it on if you want to deal with the gel method. If you are going to do that, make sure to check out my video on how to get out of gel quickly. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, bye. Dude, there's a guy in my elevator. What?